Hi guys, welcome to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your Sunday morning. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. Sunshine and snorkeling is this business's specialty. Millicent Olivares went down to South Padre Island to test out the waters over at Southern Wave Sailing Charters.
Delicious food and snorkeling fun. What could be better? We are out here at Southern Wave Sailing Charters at South Padre Island.
If under the sea is where you want to be, Southern Wave Sailing Charter in South Padre Island has your ticket. Captain Tino Camacho is ready to give you some fun in the sun with their 3-hour charters that include some delicious meals as well as some snorkeling.
So what we offer is a couple different trips. This time of year, which is our hot season, summer season, we do a snorkeling 3-hour cruise. On the 3-hour trip, you're gonna have grilled burgers, hot dogs, sauteed onions, jalapenos for lunch. The cruise it contains of 25 minutes back and forth to our destination. We moor up, we tie up, then we'll have our own little secluded area where we like our snorkelers to be at. Beautiful, transparent water this time of year, and this will last for about 6 months.
The entire charter begins at Longboards Bar and Grill with a 25-minute boat ride to your clear water destination. After a safety briefing, you're ready to get on your snorkel gear that is provided for you to get an up-close and personal look at the fishes. And while you're out in the water, Captain Tino himself mans the grill to get you some hot and tasty lunch that you can enjoy on the boat.
When you're out here on the Southern Wave, it's more just kicking back, relaxation, get your bean bag, get an air pillow, lay out on the nets. It's definitely a different vibe, scenario. I mean, everything, the scenery is just amazing.
And if you are a first-time snorkeler, you can feel safe knowing that the location is pre-selected to ensure that you have a safe and enjoyable experience.
That's the beauty of our snorkeling and where we go, and the majority of the businesses go. It's an average of 4 feet. And like I like to tell everybody, if all else fails, just stand up. It's transparent, you can see everything. 95% of the area we're at, you'll be able to stand up if you need to take a breather or whatnot.
Southern Waves also offers a year-round sunset charter cruise that is perfect for date nights or anniversaries, or for you and some friends to get a perfect view of an SPI sunset.
We have our evening cruises. The main one we do year-round is our sunset dinner cruise, and that's a 2-hour. We have live music on board. It's BYOB for people of age, for alcoholic beverages. It's just a real nice spread, picnic style. It's real nice, relaxing. The live music serenading you, as you make your way out there sailing. Hopefully we have some great wind.
To book your charter, you can visit Southern Waves Sailing Charter on Facebook and Instagram, or you can also visit them at their website at southernwave.com. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
You're going to want to get your chairs out for this one. New Breed Wrestling is a Valley organization made by a wrestling fan for wrestling fans. I got front side seats to see who would come up on top. Let's check it out. The pro wrestling scene in the Rio Grande Valley is something to experience for yourself. Lucky for you, New Breed Wrestling has a free show every couple weeks you can come to at the Landmark in Alamo.
One more time!
This is the owner, Danny Chance, and he's been wrestling since he was just 17 years old.
Ever since then, I've been always not even just like a foot in the door, I've just been whole body into professional wrestling. And it was about 3 years ago, right before COVID hit. It was in February, we opened up the school, and then it was like March or April, COVID hit, and we had to shut down just like everybody else. Then we came back, and then we hit the freaking ground running. Everybody started showing up. We give our guys a platform to perform on in front of their family and friends, and it's a wonderful time for everybody.
Most of the guys you see on the ring today train at the New Breed School of Wrestling, where they learn what it really takes to be a pro wrestler.
These are their lives now. It's a good thing, and it's a hobby, but it's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle for a lot of them. They wake up and think about wrestling. 1, 2, and then they eat, it's wrestling. They go to the gym, wrestling. They go to sleep, wrestling. It's just, it takes over. And that's what I mean by addicting. It just takes over your life.
Like Danny said, these guys work really hard, and we spotted pro wrestler Jonathan Douglas's parents in the crowd who tell us he's dreamt about moments like these his whole life.
He is living his dream, and thank God that he can. He's been in training for the past maybe year and a half or so.
I got heart, baby!
They're so proud that when he was younger,
he had a hard time when he was younger, a lot of medical stuff. So this for him is awesome. And off the bat, we'd like to say thank you to Danny Chance for giving him the opportunity to train and to teach him everything that he's learned.
oh, and if you're here to see him, this is his little call sign, and it's like, woo, rock and roll, baby. That's Jonathan Douglas.
So many people came out to show their support for their favorite wrestler, like Sergeant Major Alexander Paul.
Let me show you what a real man looks like. Good size man, baby.
Fan favorite Daniel Ismael, hippie legend Mooncap Franco, or even the king of slow-mo, lifeguard Johnny Bay.
Baby, come on!
And pro tip, when you come to a show here at New Breed, it's totally okay to cheer and at times even boo. And you can find pro wrestling fan Allie Blackwell at almost every show here at New Breed. How much fun do you have at these wrestling shows?
I have a lot of fun, especially harassing the wrestlers. I harass them all the time.
And sure enough, a few moments later, our cameras caught Allie doing exactly that.
Hey, let's get wrestling and shut up!
Like I said earlier, you have to experience this amazing show for yourself. And I mean everyone, from grandparents to parents to even the kiddos. Pro wrestling isn't something that I thought I would enjoy as much as I do now. But you can catch me at the next show cheering, booing, and supporting these guys whose passion is admirable and even a little contagious.
It's a great show. It's free to anybody who wants to come out. There's great food trucks and drinks and a great audience, and we have some of the best professional wrestling you'll find around.
Be part of the fans, be part of the action, you'll love it. And anybody that's a fan, anybody that wants to be a part of the show as an in-ring, manager, referee, announcer, hit me up, New Breed School of Wrestling. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us.
This local business is paying it forward one customer at a time with a meal. Joining us today is the owner of Snowbike, Connie Nguyen. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here.
So our segment is called Empowering the RGV. We saw your viral video about paying it forward. Tell us a little bit about what that is at Snowbike.
When we open up Snowbite, every Thanksgiving, my husband and I, we go out and donate meal to the unfortunate. But when we started this new location, we were overwhelmed with how busy we gotten. So we were scared that we will not be able to continue giving out meals during Thanksgiving. So we created a thing called Pay It Forward board. It's a very simple board. You can either sponsor a meal or grab a meal, walk directly into the board, grab a meal, see anything that you would like to eat for that day. Sit down, when our server come over to take your order, just give them the ticket, and the kitchen will prepare your meal just like any other customer. So right here, what you have is like our Vietnamese pork egg roll. These are traditionally made. They're handmade, freshly made. Yeah. This one is our Empress fried rice. You have like the jumbo fried shrimp add on top. And then we have the beef combination pho, which is a traditional Vietnamese noodle soup.
So going back to the board, tell me some experiences that you've had ever since putting up that board, people coming in.
So when we created this board, we have a really great outcome. We see, I want to say, a variety of people coming in from all ages. Sometimes we see family of 4. We see homeless people as well. But this Pay It Forward board, it's not a supporting system. it's just a lift to get you through, a bad time. One day, this homeless man came in. Well, he came in just to let us know that he got a job at Luby. And thank to us because he was able to get himself through the hard day. So once he get his first paycheck, he's gonna come back and pin the ticket back on the board to pay it forward.
I love that.
So I love that. And I just wanna make sure people understand that, we're here for you during time in need.
You mentioned to me that now people just come in to pay it forward. Talk to us a little bit about that.
So we have people, thanks to our viral video, now we have people who've never heard of Snowbite, never eaten here, but they like that message of helping other people. So they come in and they said, hey, we saw this, we like the message, can we pay a meal? And the way we pay it forward on our end is that anytime there's a ticket get pulled down, we pin another one back up. Then there's no judgment. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong for you to seek out for help or giving out help. We wouldn't be able to be here without the bless of God. And we put him first. We want to give back. And, the message is very simple. Just be thankful.
Well, I am thankful that you do this for our community. Thank you so much for empowering the RGV.
Of course.
If you want to pay it forward, you can visit Snowbite, or you could just come and try some of this delicious food, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Connie.
Thanks for
being
having me.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
And runners, listen up. The annual Causeway Run is almost here. You don't want to be left behind for this. Where to sign up is on the way.
Hey Take Fivers, we have some exciting news. Starting September 9th, we will be joining you every weekday on Channel 5. Yep, you heard that right. We are moving to Monday through Friday, starting on September 9th at 4 in the afternoon. We'll see you then.
This segment is supported by Port Isabel Chamber of Commerce.
The annual Causeway Run Walk is here once again. Here to tell us how to get ready for it is Mary Gonzalez. She is the director of Port Isabel's Chamber of Commerce. Mary, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting us.
So let's talk about the Causeway Run. What is it all about?
This is one of the, I believe, 3 times during the year that you're able to cross either walking or running on the causeway itself.
Amazing. Right? And I'm hearing that this is the 9th year that you guys have held this event.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about what people can expect this year. Are there any changes?
There is changes, actually. We changed our route a bit. So we will be starting at the Event and Cultural Center in Port Isabel. They will be running or walking across the causeway, going around Isla Blanca Park and finishing up at the water park.
Amazing. That's quite a feat. What can people expect if they want to participate? Should they bring anything with them?
I believe only their energy.
Definitely need that energy.
Bring their family, friends out. Other than that, we'll be having plenty of water stations for them. Yes, and snacks at the end of the event itself.
Love it. A little treat at the end.
Yes, definitely.
And this is such a great cause. What exactly is this benefiting?
Right. As a Chamber of Commerce, we are a nonprofit organization, so it goes to fund community events during the year, and it actually also benefits student scholarship in our area.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
So you're having a good time out there, you're getting a little workout in, and it's going to a great cause.
Correct, yes.
Awesome. So I know that there's some people out there, definitely not me, I'm not the best runner, but somebody out there I know wants to participate. Where can they find that information?
They can go to our website, portisabelchamber.com, or on any of our social medias, Port Isabel Chamber of Commerce as well. And they'll find a link there for the registration.
Perfect. Now, is there anything you want to let people know just before they get out there?
Right. Well, I want to let them know, again, bring everyone out. This is one of the few events that we have during the year. We have people coming from all over, I want to say, the country to participate. Yes.
Wow.
This event is mirrored after our yearly event that we have in April, our 40th annual Causeway Run that we just had. Yes, and we're very fortunate and happy to have KRGB partner with us every year for this event as well. So we're grateful.
Again, the Causeway Run is Saturday, September 14th in Port Isabel. And if you would like to sign up, go to portisabelchamber.com for more info.
And a folklorico dancer making it to the big leagues, Channel 5 News anchor Javier Guerra stops by to tell us this dancer's story. We are back with this week's Made in the 956 Extra. I'm here with Channel 5 News anchor Javier Guerra. Javier, what do you got for us today?
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be with you again. Well, I'm going to talk to you about a folklorico dancer. Have you ever done folklorico?
You know what? I actually did. Our viewers got to see it just yesterday. I went to a studio and I tried folklorico, and it was so much fun.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So I did it when I was in elementary. It's a lot of fun, but the footwork is kind of crazy. Just the way you got to do it and you got to get into it, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. So I had done flamenco before, but folklorico is a different beast.
It is a different ball game.
Yeah.
But for one RGV native, his name is Raul Pasament, and he now dances in Mexico City with one of the best dance companies in the world. Let me tell you all about it. Well, Raul Pasament is originally from Los Fresnos. He was always interested in dancing. Pasament says by the end of his senior year in high school came the big question, like all of us, right? What did he want to do after graduation? He said he thought about going into nursing. He never really thought he could pursue dance as a major, but he spoke to his mom about college and she asked him about dance. She said, hey, what about dance? Would you like to do dance? So he went to UTRGV. He joined the Folklorico group at the university after graduation in the fall of 2022. Raul decided to audition for Ballet Folklorico de Mexico de Amalia Hernandez. He made the cut and now lives in Mexico City dancing for a world-renowned company.
The city is beautiful. Sometimes I still walk and I'm just like looking everywhere and I'm like, okay, like I really live here. And people just come here to visit for like a week or so and they leave. Like I'm living here and it's, sometimes I just forget, but it's beautiful.
That is so amazing, and Mexico City is absolutely beautiful. But I gotta ask you, was he nervous at all to move to a different country like that?
So he was really nervous, Carla, because you know, here we speak Tex-Mex, right?
Right.
Over there, you know, the Spanish is very fluent, it's very correct, the way they speak it. But he says he doesn't regret it. Imagine waking up and just seeing the beautiful, you know, Palacio de Bellas Artes, you know, seeing the pyramids out there whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous out there.
Dream come true, and congratulations to him. I mean, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Javier. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on this week's Made in the 956 Extra.
Thanks for having me. Can't wait for next week.
Yeah.
South Texas Health System is getting ready for their Chalk the Walk event that's coming up. How you can help bring people hope to those who need it most.
Hey Take Fivers, we have some exciting news. Starting September 9th, we will be joining you every weekday on Channel 5. Yep, you heard that right. We are moving to Monday through Friday, starting on September 9th at 4 in the afternoon. We'll see you then.
Following segment is supported by South Texas Health System.
September is just around the corner, and it's a month that's dedicated for suicide prevention awareness. It's an issue that affects so many lives across the country each and every single year. Tom Castañeda with South Texas Health System joins us now. Tom, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you're having a Chalk the Walk event September 7th. Can you tell us all about it?
Yeah, so the Chalk the Walk event is a hope and inspiration walk and event that we do at STHS Behavioral during Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. And it really is just to bring the community together, rally the valley to show hope and inspiration to those who may be struggling. So the great thing is that just as the name says, it's chalk art. We do chalk art in the parking lot at STHS Behavioral as well as the walkways, and we have a path that we take for a walk of remembrance where we also have that art featured. We invite the entire community throughout the month of September to submit their own chalk art at their places of business, at their homes, and then we actually have that on the route. So as we're taking that walk, you see all these incredible messages of hope and inspiration that say you are not alone, your mental health matters, all of those positive messages that people who may be struggling really need to hear.
Absolutely. Tom, I love this event because it opens up the conversation, and just sometimes even just having that conversation with friends and family can really change lives.
Exactly, because they say that about 1 in 5 Americans has thought about suicide at one point in their life. Last year alone, about 1.6 million people attempted suicide, and suicide impacts all communities, no matter your age, your race, ethnicity, socioeconomic background. Suicide is a serious public health issue, and so we want to make sure that the community knows that we are not, that they are not alone, that we all can come together and really show that we are here to help one another. And so just understanding the warning signs, understanding the risk factors. You maybe lost a job, you may be going through a divorce, there may be a lot of different issues. And so just understanding those and following your gut, listening to your gut, and if you think that something is wrong, having those open and honest conversations.
Absolutely. Now, Tom, why was it so important to South Texas Health System to really put on, this grand event this year?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity, first of all, just to let the community know that they are not alone, that we are coming together, that you can talk to anybody. If you're not able to talk to a family member, there are people out there that are willing to listen. And so just listening and paying attention to our community and being there for one another. But it is also really therapeutic. We've gotten feedback, and there's research that shows that those people who write the messages, the artists themselves, actually benefit from that chalk art. It's sort of writing those positive messages has a positive impact on your own self-esteem, your own morale. And so it's kind of like fake it till you make it. You may be having a bad day, but by writing those messages, you're kind of tricking your mind into saying you're okay and kind of getting that conversation going with the people around you that are also creating that art. So it opens up that line of conversation, which is really important.
And Tom, is there anywhere where people can go to for some more information?
Yeah, so you can visit the STHS Facebook page, or you can visit sthswellness.com. We have all of the information for the event that's happening on Saturday, September 7th. It's from 9 to 11 a.m. All you have to do is show up at STHS Behavioral right there in the main parking lot. You don't even need to bring the chalk. We have it for you, and you're going to have an amazing time. We also have a community expo, so you're going to get to learn about resources that can help you with any mental health struggles that you may be facing.
All right, Tom. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here, and I know that it's going to be such an amazing event. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Again, Chalk the Walk is on September 7th. For more information, you can visit South Texas Health System on Facebook and on Instagram. That does it for today's show. We'll be back here again next Saturday, same time, same channel, with even more stories. But until then, take care, RGV.